figure I might as well come on mic. I'm starting my fussing around. Hope y'all are having a nice Friday, as they go. Birch crate, pine crate. Make an oak crate. These are pine boards. Pine's that nice orange color. That's right. I'm thinking about a decorating. Well, Kia, thank you for asking. I'm doing all right. It's been kind of a rough week, but today's gone okay. This back for a second. Oh, also, yeah, these two. Wait a minute. I'll take these with me and put them in the proper container, which I neglected to do. Yeah. Okay, now we're getting somewhere. Oh boy. I dare say we're edging close to being able to make some stuff. Gotta go Lamples, yeah. No. Oh. Too much axe. Oh no, wait, I may have left my axe over by the future forge location. Let me take a look. I did. Yes, it is plant samples. That is so. Raven. This axe is not long for this world. Maybe I can break it. I can make a new one. Chop this down. How much will that let me make? Probably more than I need, but... oh, maybe not. You know, if I were smart, I'd just do the math on this stuff once and then never have to worry about it again. Okay, well, at least I got one crate out of it. That's something. I'll put sticks above... yeah, okay. I'll put sticks above the thing. And what I'm gonna do... I don't know. For now, I guess I'll just, like... Layer of sticks. That's me. I'm the layer of sticks. I'm laying them. That's terrible. Hang on a second, let me just move this here. Okay. Yeah, that doesn't work. Oh well. Maybe I'll make a custom block for it. Sorry, my jaw is giving me some issues today. It's regrettable. I'll just put an oak log there for now, and then I can carve strips into it. Low with my hammer and chisel. Snap your teeth coming in. I hope so. That'd be nice. Yep. I am a little sleepy. Full sleepy as a tree. I remember when I was going over there. And eventually we'll get paper, and this will be less necessary. cool. Thank you for supporting me for 2 years, Flabra. That's so cool. I really appreciate the continued support. Copper ingots. It occurs to me that I could just make myself a chisel and then break these down so that we can make additional alloys. We could make some brass and finally get some torch holders like we richly deserve. Yeah, that seems like a good next step. It's so easy, even a sleepy grog can do it. What does Vintage Stories deal like Turbo Minecraft or something more specific? It has its own like lore and world, but in many ways, you know, it started its life as a Minecraft mod, and it sort of just branched off into a Minecraft clone. But I don't know, it's certainly distinguished itself. I'm excited that our fruit tree made it. Gonna have pink apples soon. Yeah, Vintage Story is much more focused on like kind of the process of doing things and how some things can take a long time. And the year isn't the same all the way through. Things change. And that, I think, is really fun. Yeah, like Street Fighter 2 Turbo. Totally. I should probably make more clay molds as well. Please forgive my sleepiness. It has come out of nowhere to attack me. I keep accidentally taking ingots. Making a scythe as well, so that we can harvest lots of reeds, so that we can make lots of skeps. Because we did, last session, find bees, which is very exciting. Once we have an apiary up and running, we're gonna have access to a lot more resources that we didn't before. You indulged too much in something very fatty and sugary, and now your stomach is upset. Oh, I'm sorry. That's a real bummer. Lovely. What do I want to use these two for? I could make a plate. Oh, I could make plates for mining. For mining bags. Ooh, yes, yes. Doobh would like that greatly, I bet. A mining bag is a very useful thing to have when you are mining. Oh, hey, Doobh is ready. Yeah. All right, yeah, I'm gonna start the call. You will hear them momentarily. Oh no, you're good. Snapjaw folk remedy. Yeah, generally eating more garbage will save you from having eaten garbage. Hello.
Hello. So I remembered a forbidden word.
A forbidden word?
Crunkling.
Krungle. Oh my goodness. Yes. Did you got dream krungled?
Yeah, I did, but I think it's a spooky month, so gruckling is like, hey, this is my month.
Oh, I see.
I'm like, I understand.
Yeah.
It's not quite a chuckle. It's not quite a gra. It's a gruckle.
Gruckle. I thought you said krungling.
No, krungling. Krungling's permanently part of my
Of course,
lexicon.
of course.
I've been saying it in daily conversations.
Good.
No one's questioned it. It's one of those words that means exactly what it sounds like.
It is. Truly.
I'm getting some more moody music set up since it's Octoberween. Got some like.
Oh, that's not a bad idea. Yeah, that's a pretty good idea. I bet I could find some stuff like that. I feel like a lot of Exuviator / Transgressions music would work very well for Spooky Month, especially the Crow series.
If you wanted to send me some links, I would definitely use some of that stuff.
Yeah, I mean, I will totally send you her Bandcamp.
Excellent. I put money down on music these days because I can go directly to the artist more often.
Yes, absolutely. And Bandcamp is one of the best sites to do it on.
Alright, let me go get some stuff straightened out here. Did you know that if you go... Oh, actually, I think you use this. If you go to your dashboard on Twitch, it throws an advertisement at you.
What?
Yeah. Every time I go to my preview, I get a fucking advertisement.
Oh, that's interesting. Okay, so I don't have my stream preview up, actually. I just check it through Restream, which does not seem to subject me to the same thing.
Thank God for that. Yeah, no, it's like fucking horseshit.
Oh, that's total horseshit. What the hell?
Yeah,
Web 3.0 is just everything is bad, it seems like.
It's like, we don't have enough of your money yet, but you have so much. We don't have enough of your money yet. There. Okay, so it should be updated. Let me go get in there. Is the server up?
Yes, it is.
Okay, on my way. I don't remember where I was. I don't remember where I was going, but I'll figure it out.
Nice, nice. That's the spirit.
I am unworried. I am moisturized. I'm in my lane. I'm thriving.
Nice, nice. Oh, the torch died.
Oh, I'm literally just downstairs. Yeah, this isn't bad at all. This is easy. Alright, let's see. I think I was getting copper.
Oh, yes. We could certainly use more copper.
Yeah, okay. I had a couple of birchy boys here.
I'm gonna need to put a ceiling over this thing. But I don't have anything on.
Place up the ghost, you give it a nice roof, because you gotta, you know, give the evil some ceiling.
Evil ceiling. Ah, I see. Yes, yes, it's true. You have to seal away the evil.
Look, if you look at a building that you're pretty sure is haunted, aren't you... Isn't the roof going to be just really fucked up most of the time? Possibly all the time? Like, you're picturing a haunted house, aren't its shingles just in a sorry state?
Well, but they're still very, Ian, Seer. That may be the case. However, I also think that usually they have to be enclosed enough that, like, there is a sense of being trapped, right? Too much openness, and you lose the haunted house aspect of the house.
Well, yeah, because the evil feels satisfied, you know, it has a nice place to live, it has nice digs, as we say in the ghost hunting biz.
It's true. Is that... Oh, are you in the business, then?
Well, I mean, I play lots of Phasmophobia, right? That basically makes me a professional.
I think it does.
I know. If I know anything about how video games prepare you for professional life.
Well, and if I knew anything about the credentials of ghost hunters, yeah, it prepares you just fine.
There we go.
Not to put too fine a point on it, but, you know...
I mean, they know it's horseshit, too, for the most part. I mean, some people have different belief systems.
Yeah,
those are ones I try to respect a lot more, but otherwise...
For a while, like, it was a very, very profitable emotional grift that a lot of people did, but I think that American spiritualism has kind of, like, insulated itself from that a little bit, so the folks who believe in ghosts and seances are no longer quite as... I don't know, Jamie Loftus has a whole podcast about this. I should listen to it. Ghost Church is the name of the podcast.
Alright, full of berries. Let's go.
By the way, I'm currently making you the plating for a mining bag.
Yes!
Yep.
Sicko voice.
Yes.
Can't place against the bit of your skin.
Yes! Absolutely. Yeah, it's gonna be good. We definitely, like, at this point we have enough flax easily. I think just from killing a whole lot of drifters. Oh, I broke my hammer.
I just realized, too, I have not been capturing the gameplay at all, but that's fine.
Oh? Oh, you haven't been
no.
showing people your gameplay?
Yeah, it's just been my face, my beautiful face, though. So
I mean,
honestly,
that's not so bad. Besides, if people were really, really anxious to see what's going on, they could just tune in on my channel. And that would be fine, too.
Exactly. We offer two very different experiences here.
It's true. One is mostly a face. But it's a good face, so don't grumble about it.
Yep, very kissable. Would recommend. If you have not kissed your own face, you're missing out.
Whoa. I hope the lip elongator that I ordered in the mail works.
Oh boy.
I don't really have lips to speak of.
Hold on, there was a redemption, because I had this like
Oh,
on
boy.
like a week-long timer, I'm sure, and it's very expensive. But the bigger Doobh theory has been not meant. Normally I don't do this when there's guests around, but I don't think you mind, because people can just simply turn into your stream if they don't want to see my face plastered over the entire screen.
Yeah, no, it's all good. Also, Theyflower, to answer your question, yes, when the menu is up, you can use immersive mouse mode. Like you can use the mouse freely without affecting the camera. It's awfully nice.
Alright, and then I'm setting up your 5-minute timer, Full Arena, because that's how long I do this for.
5-minute timer. What do we need more of?
I guarantee... No, you're not sorry. Don't say you're sorry. I know you, Full Arena. You're not actually sorry. Do not disrespect me so. It's the Star Wars joke that I will never let die.
I just, every time May 4th rolls around, I'm back with the Hunger Games tweets.
Oh god, what were the Hunger Games tweets?
Oh, I just, like, I would say, you know, Happy May the 4th, or rather, like, you know, the movies say, May the 4th be ever in your favor.
Oh, okay, yeah. One of those classic,
one of those classic, I don't know what holidays are, or what Star Wars is jokes.
Are there Snapshot holidays? Or is every day kind of a holiday for a Snapshot?
There are festival days that the bandit clans keep. Whether we have any ancestral ones is not known to me. I'm pretty sure that the subterranean can have their own stuff going on, but I don't know what it is and I've never seen it, so... They do not typically let people in on that kind of thing.
I have to imagine, because you still feel the tidal forces of orbiting moons and such.
Well, that's true.
They probably have a way of measuring the sky, but, you know, underground.
Well, I mean, like, most of them surface occasionally, although the ones deeper down do not. But yeah. There's a conception of the changing temperature, pressure, things like that. So seasons are still real for those folks.
I was hearing geologists and architects refer to the underground as actually being very liquid in how it moves. You don't really think about it because it's not water, but like all that earth does move like liquid does, just albeit very slowly and crunchy. Why someone's asking why we don't build underground, like, you know, on Earth here, and that's the reason why, is because the ground does shift and move, so it would just fucking tear a building apart in slow motion.
I can't figure out how the signpost works. I feel like you ought to be able to stick a sign to it or something. But I have a sign, and I have a post.
Maybe there's a special signpost sign.
Either that or it's primarily used for... I mean, maybe. Signpost.
It's kind of like when you see sped up videos of planets reacting to the passage of the sun during the day, and you're like, oh, these are alive. Someone's referring to, like, something. Kind of like how, I guess, comparing to, like, how the ground moves. Like watching a plant grow in fast motion.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, there's also soil liquefaction, yeah, but that's kind of a different phenomenon.
Maybe I just don't know how to use signpost.
Different timescales. can ask me, being unmoored from your version of space or time, to educate you on how the way that humans experience time is very, very weird. I'm talking in a very strange way today. I'm calibrating still. Bear with me.
Calibrating.
There is a... Yep. Right there in the bushes, you sneaky little shit. Portal. Portal to the Rust Belt. Up, there it goes. There goes full arena's timer.
You no longer have to occupy the full screen if you don't wish.
And I wish not to. I wish to show more of the gameplay, because you're also here for the game. As much as I wish you're here just for me.
Do you?
Oh.
I feel like that would get a little weird eventually. If it were just you.
I mean, I feast on Sonic energy, so...
Fair enough. I would feel weird about it eventually. I'd be like, who wants to
because you don't
do
feast on Sonic
something?
energy. Look, once you had your first...
I mean, listen, I do listen to a lot of music. I'm just putting it out there. But
look, once you've had your first ego, you want more.
That's what I have to say about that. Spluttering. I realized that I can actually consolidate my those copper bars that I made into I could just like chop them into bits now that I have a chisel to do it with, and then I can use that to make us some like brass plates or something. That way I'm not quite as reliant on you bringing back a huge load of copper.
Whoa, more spallerite. Alright.
I like more spallerite.
More
Actually.
malachite. Oh, I'm here for both these things. Up there's copper ore. That's what I was actually looking for.
Nice.
Spallerite was honestly a
That
bonus
sounds like
ship.
a pretty hot zone.
Yeah.
That's
Full limestone rock too.
We're getting close to the place where once I do a few hunting sessions, I'll be able to start building the windmill.
Okay, so I'll need to murder some things after.
Well, yeah, either of us can spend some time collecting fat, basically. And hide, because, you know, the more hide we have... Oh, jeez. Oh, I'm being very much ambushed. Whoa, whoa. Making korone noises.
I'm underground, so again, I do not matter.
Wow.
Good point. So I don't know about you, but I plan on watching the Mario movie in the original Italian.
What was that?
So I don't know about you, but I plan on watching the Mario movie in its original Italian.
Oh boy.
They don't get the subtleties of the language down in the English dub, I think. Plus the voice actor, one of the voice actors they show is just real flat, like for the main character.
Is it Charles Martinet?
It isn't. And you, do you know about the Mario movie bullshit?
I do know about the Mario movie bullshit.
Okay.
I can't really care
No.
anymore. It's just like, okay. I understand that this is upsetting for a lot of people, but I'm kind of who cares about it, I'll admit. But you know, that's just because it's not my thing anymore. I'm no longer invested in that property. But I don't I'm not thrilled about Chris Pratt having such a huge career when he does not seem like a great dude.
Yep, that's mostly.
Oh,
I think it's the biggest thing I'm bummed out about, I guess.
yeah, no, that's a very reasonable thing to be bummed out about. His career should not be real. Oh. Yeah. I'll be glad once we have lanterns.
I'm trying to figure out how this rates with Sonic fans on how Sonic's friends with cops now.
I mean, like, I feel like you gotta look back at the way that 90s media treated cops to kind of contextualize it, you know what I'm saying? Like,
I mean, media still treats cops really nicely, but yeah, the 90s had to pick their
even more so,
flavor.
though. Like,
Yeah.
like the 90s
Like
were
a
obsessed
huge.
with lionizing cops and troops.
A lot of scaremongering about gang wars and stuff.
Uh-huh. And drugs. Okay, I'm back. Hopefully we can get some temporal gears at some point, because that run
We have two of
back to base. What?
We have 2 of them.
We have 2 of them? Oh, I should set a
Yeah.
spawn point then, because I didn't
Yeah.
realize we had it.
I mean, we'll get more. I got them both from like the fucking bone dirt, so
Nice.
we'll probably get more that way. Whenever I get more bone dirt. One of these times, gonna run out with a proper shovel, and oh boy, we'll be swimming in the bone dirt.
Well, I'm gonna
Which is in my new spooky album.
Spook Times Rock presents.
Swimming in the bone dirt.
I could. Well, I could conceivably forge a shovel for you, but I do not have any ingots handy.
Well, we'll get there when we get there.
We'll
It's
get there
not
when
like-
we get there. I'm using an obsidian shovel. But soon we will have more, and I think that I can make some more bismuth bronze now. But I want to make some more tool molds because, like, I don't want to have to forge everything when the obstacle is just I have failed to make molds of many of the common tools.
Okay,
All of the Milico propaganda from the 80s. Oof, yeah. Well, they tried to keep that up, but it wasn't quite as intense. Oh, I'm out of space for this. Oh, it sure will be nice to not have all baskets.
As I like to remind folk, the only good cop is a fictional cop. It's a saying I'm particularly fond of.
Which one?
The only good cop is a fictional cop.
Yeah.
But not real.
Yeah.
Is Columbo a
That's
bastard? That's the first negative Columbo opinion I've heard from a trans person in a very long time.
Yeah.
Oh, he's good, but okay, he's a good bastard. I gotcha.
Interesting. Yeah, they're bad.
I feel like I was very successful by depiction of a cop in the Blades of the Dark game I ran on Wednesday.
Ah, good.
Because someone had as their negative contact a blue coat named Dharma, and so I decided to throw him in the mix of a score they were doing just to complicate things a tiny bit. And between Ray, whose character had him as a rival, and me, we managed to get someone kind of memorable.
Well, that's cool.
The group really glommed onto it. And then also when describing our hound's like spiritually linked pet, I don't remember the exact name for it, but it's like a specially trained hunting animal that they're like kind of mentally linked to in some way.
Uh-huh.
I don't know. I think there's a trait for that, but basically he just has a fucking Gnostic demon of an owl.
Oh, that's cool.
I cannot remember the name of it like offhand, but the big long-legged boy with the crown.
Is that Malthus?
No, it's not Malthus. Let me look it up here. It's important. I'm underground. I'm safe, right?
Thank you for your kind words, friends.
Stolas. That's the name.
Stolas?
Stolas. S-T-O-L-A-S.
Oh, I remember Stolas, yeah. Thanks to Castlevania.
Yeah, he's a big leggy boy. So, because Tekarosi, or Tekarosi are the names of the people, everyone and everything there seems to have some demon blood in it. Demons kind of took over after the ghost apocalypse.
Mm-hmm.
So they don't have to deal with ghosts, that's the good news.
I see.
So we determined that since his character's from Tekaros, that he has some fucked up owl. And it just kind of turned into, like, we're pretty sure this is literally just related to Stolas.
Nice.
So very
Demon
long
cat
legs.
is a good thing to have. I'm sorry, demon owl.
Yeah.
Oh, speaking of, do you watch the Owl House?
I need to. I heard it's pretty good.
I would recommend you do so, yes. It does, in fact, have the gays. But also, it's just, like, cute and smart. And while it does do some annoying kids show stuff, I just really enjoy it.
Yeah, because I recall you not being, like, super into most kids show stuff, so if you're recommending it, it must be...
I am recommending it. There are parts where I feel like I have to look away or I will be frustrated, but, like, for the most part, I just kind of love it, and the main character is so cute. It's an isekai, which is pretty great.
Here they're in these days.
Mm-hmm. Oh, right. Yes, they are.
What if you woke up, and I say this to viewers, not to you, because you're already a snapshot, and you woke up and you're a cut, how fucked would you be, chat?
I feel like so much of that depends on where you spawn. Right?
Well, let's assume it's Joppa, because, like, you know, if I were to write an isekai about Cud, I'd make it happen and start Joppa.
Guess who's here? It's the dog! Hello, Megabit.
I'm pretty sure once Cud hits 1.0, I'm gonna isekai my,
oh boy.
Cud.
That sounds fun.
And, you know, it'll be in roleplay mode, because I'm gonna essentially give her my own special friend of precognition.
Well, you certainly don't want to lose your assistant in VA in an alternate dimension.
Exactly.
Like, that's, like, fun is fun, but geez.
But mostly it's just, you know, it's like I wanna like have her beat up Pato, because we all hate that Pato character here in the time space community.
I mean, don't get your hopes up that you're gonna get to beat up Toe anytime soon. The space
I hope you
folder.
can make it-
The space folder is not likely to be a final boss introduced to the game pre 1.0. I'm just gonna put it that way.
Oh, yeah, that's why it gets isekai after 1.0.
I see. I see.
I'm gonna give her that little devil girl build because I think she'll be into it.
What's the Devil Girl build?
Wings, horns. Oh god, what were the other things? Scorpion tail.
Cool, cool. You'll love to hear it.
And something flaming. I don't know if I can get the horns to be flaming. I need to test that.
And
Go see Flame.
I do think you would probably get into trouble in CUD, because, you know, faction reputation is a huge deal. That, like, you know, determines what your sort of place is in society in a lot of ways. You know, depending on where you are. The villagers in Jopa are easy to get along with, but they don't really get up to much.
No, they're simple salt of the earth kind of folk, you know?
Salt of the salt. Yeah. They tend to water vine, they eat their apple mots, and that's kind of it. That's all they got going on. Hard not to get bored and leave, you know?
I feel like the festival season would be pretty good too. They probably
Well,
have
sure,
like
but
fine
Udyara
throwing
Ux is fun everywhere. Well, except in cases where somebody ruins it.
Yeah, I've seen that on Faction Reputations.
Yeah. Ruining the festival of Udyara Ux is a sure way to earn you the ire of a faction. I'm not sure, to be honest, exactly what... I feel like there is, like, a Semitic calendar equivalent, and I think it might be the High Holy Days, but I'm not sure. In which case, we just got done with them. Happy Udyara Ux, if I'm right.
Well, that's the thing, is if I isekai my servant, or sorry, my assistant. Oh, not
Oh boy!
Into,
That's interesting.
I didn't say
Okay,
it. Never happened.
all right. I'll try. I will definitely. Your secret is safe.
She doesn't like it when I use that word.
Okay, it's fair. That's fair.
But you know, I do get to use your computer wherever I want. So really, what is that relationship? Otherwise?
Right. You know. Well, who can say? Do I work for Megabit or vice versa?
I think it's a mutual thing with dogs, more so than say cats.
Yeah.
By default, like dogs are buddies, friends, pals. Cats are neighbors. Is how I've heard it described as the difference.
What was it?
Dogs are friends and cats are neighbors in terms of how you view relationships.
Yeah, that's legit.
Because sometimes you have a neighbor you get along with, some you don't get along with.
Yeah.
Except the problem with cats is they're so cute and fuzzy. They're God's perfect killing machines, and
Right.
yet they're so soft.
You just have to bother them. It's vital.
Yeah, roommates is not a bad way to put it either. I think it's the same vibe.
Yeah, it is.
Oh, jack-o'-lanterns are poisonous. Got it. Alright.
Yeah. Bad but true.
I need to do that in some RPG I run whenever they go to the enchanted forest. So watch out for the venomous mushrooms. Don't you mean poisonous? Ho ho. Don't you wish? Alright. I think they need to give us a tune button for whistling a tune while we're walking around in Vintage Story. That'd be really
That'd be
sick.
nice, yeah. Or have your character sing a little song.
in Book of Travels, one of the abilities you can pick up is just whistling. There's no like improving it or anything. You just get the whistle while you're waiting for like the boat or something.
Does it do anything for you?
No.
Or is it just whistling?
Character just makes a happy little tune. There's a few abilities in the game that are just purely
That's
aesthetic,
cool.
and that's really great. And it does pass the time if you're walking slowly from like place to place.
That makes sense.
That's the, I guess in a sense that's the mechanical effect. It passes the time. Anyways, I am hungry something fierce.
All right. Let me grab leftovers.
I didn't find as much malachite as I wanted, mostly because it's being highly evasive right now.
That's rude.
As this is sphalerite.
We have a decent amount of sphalerite for now.
I mean, I'm gonna grab it when I see it, but yeah, that whole area is a hot spot.
Cool.
I think that was like the decent area. Let me go check. What did I write down here? Decent sphalerite. Very poor hematite. Supposedly very poor malachite, but I've only found like rich malachite over there, so.
Oh, nice.
I might have just found the best node.
Yeah, it might just be thin. Like, not a whole lot of it.
Well, when this is very poor, I assume it's the average quality of the ore.
Yeah?
And then the percentage amounts is just like how much is in the area. I think that's what it is. I have to go check. I don't know for certain.
Yeah,
That's what I've been assuming.
I'm really not sure.
Right. The thing I really want is Holite.
That would be good.
Do you know what merchants carry Holite on occasion?
Agricultural merchants do sometimes, and I believe commodities merchants do. Let me take a look.
Get survival
Oh,
goods.
it's just agricultural trader. So if we've got any of those,
We got one. Two. I got 2 agricultural vendors. I could do a trip
that's
over
real good.
tomorrow. I'll bring some other sellables too.
That sounds good.
And hit commodities and luxury traders first. Oh my goodness, I love this little garden we have.
What, the one on the roof?
Once we move, or right here on the side, our actual like food garden.
Oh yes, that one.
I
It
think
is
when
very
we
nice.
I think when we move this to a greenhouse, I think that we should just plant flowers over here, have like a nice little like yard.
Oh, yeah, that works. I was just gonna stick a glass ceiling on this.
I mean, a miniature,
Build up the walls.
yeah, like a miniature, greenhouse wouldn't be bad.
Nah.
They don't all have to be max size.
Well, and if we wanted, we could expand it some. But hang on a second. I've got something fun.
Is it you? You're fun.
No, it's this mining bag,
Oh, that's incredibly fun.
right?
Oh my god, that's gonna speed things up. Thank
bet.
you so much.
You're very welcome. That was,
Oh,
you know, that's what I built it for, so that you would have an easier time, and yeah,
it's a good early investment.
cool.
Actually, I can take these apart with a knife, can I?
You sure can. Just put them in the crafting grid with a knife, and that'll do it. I also made myself a linen sack to make this whole thing easier.
Honestly, having like a second mining bag for when I do deep dive expeditions, like be able to grab somewhere would be pretty cool.
Okay, yeah,
We
that
don't
might
need
be
it right
something.
now.
Yeah, I think I'm probably gonna wait on that until we have a working Helva hammer, because, like, you know, it's less tedious.
Yeah, I think that's the point to wait for it. And right now, all what I need are just some proper bag upgrades. Beyond
Yeah,
that.
yeah, yeah. Well,
Wait, how did I get hurt by fire?
Yeah, you stepped on the. Ow!
Oh,
It's hot
yeah,
over there.
it likes to come out and bite you.
Well, you know, I'm like we're gonna be slowly moving all the stuff out of this area. Gotta make myself a little bit of room here.
All right, I got 90 more nuggies.
90 more nuggies.
Up malachite.
Wonderful, thank you.
Seeds. All right, let's go get some things to sell. Grab you. Only 2 gears. That's gonna be
I think that there's if you're looking to sell jewels and stuff, that's in a storage vessel, right?
Yeah.
If memory serves.
Oh, sick. No, there was some extra
Oh,
gears I put somewhere else. And
very
my
nice.
storage vessel. There we go. I only had 1 storage vessel drop that I actually wanted to keep.
good stuff.
This is
Though.
because this was forage. Yeah.
There are no tools that we urgently need right now, right?
No, not urgently.
That's what I thought. Okay, I'm gonna make some brass plates so that we can have torch holders.
Oh no, I didn't write down what kind of trader that was over there. I'm betting it's commodities, but not certain. Well, let's check the treasure trader.
There we go.
Because if we're gonna get like a bunch of meat, I kind of want to have a bunch of halite on hand for preserving it.
I like that idea. And we don't need that much brass.
See, as I get more familiar with the game, I have better ideas. It's great.
Who'd have thunk?
A little knowledge goes a long way. Knowing is at least half the battle. Or as they say in the fucking Battletech cartoon, knowledge is ammunition.
Oh,
We watched
like
the
that.
Battletech cartoon, and it was a better time than I expected.
that's cool. Just gonna put the brown coal in there.
Wow, the treasure hunter just straight up sells temporal gears.
That's pretty cool. Probably we will eventually get more than we need. But
Oh, if I had like one more thing, one more gear, I probably would have tried to play the market and grab that seed vessel I see.
oh,
And
we have
know
a
I can
cracked
get a better
vessel over
price.
here that you haven't done anything with. Let me
Cracked
double check
vessel?
what kind it is. Yeah.
I grabbed a forge one from one of the other jars. Big buff elemental lady in it. Are you talking about the owl house? Big buff elemental lady, or are you talking about something else, Corvina? Sorry, I actually realized I haven't looked at chat for a bit. Oh, Battletech. Oh, yeah. No, it has big buff elemental lady in it, yeah. I mean, all
Nice.
elementals are big buff people. Basically, elementals in Battletech are... I'm learning Battletech for all my friends. I get
Oh, I
excited when my
see,
friends are
I
excited
see.
about something. Because, you know, it's a good way to interact with them. And it's fun learning about a setting they're really invested in. In the case of Battletech, elementals are from the clans, which are like from like the outer sphere of humanity, like from outside of it. Oh, the tribes are anyway.
That
And
doesn't
the elementals,
mean much to me though. Like,
yeah. Well, like outer sphere, like say like if humanity had like influence in space of like where their political government centers were,
right,
and
right.
expanded around from that center, you know, that's the sphere.
Okay. I think I get
Like, 'cause
that.
we're talking about outer space, you know, all the stars they settle on and everything, and the planets big
Yeah.
plane. And those have been divided into governments, and it's considered kind of like the inner sphere when you're like, and then you know, you're one of the big boys and girls or non-binary pals in the center of it. the guys, gals, and non-binary pals. Sorry, I'm very distractible right now. The medications.
Yeah, if it's girls, you're gonna end up with non-binary churls, which is cool, but has a bit more of a ladles and jelly spoons, horses and mules, cross-eyed mosquitoes, and bow-legged fools sort of feel to it.
Oh god, I love the flow of those words. So anyways, the tribes are basically a super eugenics backgrown group of soldiers.
Yeah, that's more or less what I expected.
Yeah, and they're essentially the legacy of Kerensky, which is like a big hero in the inner sphere, and he went out to the outer sphere for some reason, I don't know. And they're like, oh, one day Kerensky is gonna come back, so to speak, you know, like whatever he left behind. And yeah, they came back. They just didn't figure it out for a while, but it was just the tribes. The tribes are very warrior culture, eugenics-y warrior culture stuff.
I see.
So elementals are extra big, vat-grown people who wear big power suits rather than, you know, paladin mech.
That's cool.
And they can tend to mechs by basically swarming them as like a group of soldiers would, and like they could jump on the pit and like, you know, the cockpit and like drill their way in and stuff.
Right.
They're like, what if we just made like horrible little like bugs for mechs?
Gracious.
What if we just made like the shoot crab equivalent for mech
no.
warrior?
Yeah, that's pretty good.
Like, everyone, my best advice for shoot crabs is simply don't be near the shoot. Get away from it. You see a shoot, just don't be there anymore. You can leave.
Yeah, and if you can't, just run. Run forward. Run the way you are supposed to go. But whatever you're doing, run.
Yeah, the conveyor belts help you. Run away.
They do. Yeah, they do.
Okay, go this way, please.
You know, be careful of puddles, but still.
It's fun. The nice thing about playing in roleplay mode for this latest character, though, is I'm able to like fuck around a bit more and find out.
Hell yeah! No, that's a good way to.
Well, like,
that's a good way to play.
I'll go in melee slog. How bad can he possibly be? Me, a person who's never actually engaged a slog in melee before, got proceeded to get just smashed in a bit. Going okay.
Yeah, especially if you have like brittle bones or something.
Oh god, I never pick up brittle bones.
He's a very Slog is a very capable cudgel fighter.
Yeah, he definitely did beat my ass.
So it goes.
Taking that. Are you taking this rough parrot out? Yes, you are, my friend. Thank you so much. And as tempting as all your artsy-fartsy stuff is, I have to refrain, my friend. Next time. Dipping a bit into my Warhammer fantasy character, Angie, because she's a talker. I am exceptionally good at playing talky characters, I've learned.
I mean, that makes sense. You like to verbally process stuff. You like to play off of other folks and figure out what their deal is.
Well, I didn't realize I was dangerous at it until it was like a D&D session like, oh god, it had to be 2 years ago. And our GM's dude Sona, Chad, who's an Incubus. Because Incubus and Succubi, you know, all that, they can change shape, right? But Chad's tells he always has to show off his like ripped abs.
That's cute.
Anyways, we had a Chad encounter, and I was playing the Bard, and I proceeded to fail my check against the Incubus charm, and then I proceeded to cause a whole wild chain reaction group situation.
Is that right?
Yeah, through use of illusion magic and straight up just convincing powers. You know, verbal abilities, and you know, kind of that scene of like we're all at the camp afterwards going, yeah, we need to have a big talk, don't we?
Yeah.
Clear the air, because that was a situation. Brothers are fighting each other. The chain of betrayals.
Cats and dogs living together.
So it's like one of those things. I'm like, I'm really good at this, but I feel weird about manipulating in these games. But I feel bad about it.
Yeah,
I
I
feel
mean,
like I
like,
should be celebrating this.
like, I used to play a lot of villains before I realized that, like, what I specifically wanted to play was a sort of cartoon villain, and there was a point by which I started getting cast as much more pernicious actual villains, and, you know, I did a good job at it, so people wanted that to keep happening, and it was not great. Not great. Ultimately, like, walked away from it, and LARPing in general in a lot of ways. It's a Graw history corner.
I wouldn't want to do. I mean, if I ever were to do acting, I don't consider myself a dramatic actor. I'm silly.
Kay was. Kay was on that track, but hopped off it. Hopped off it pretty good. Pretty fast.
Sounds like there's no regrets there.
No regrets, no. Theater's brutal. And, like, you know, video games are brutal, but it's a brutality I understand better.
I have a friend who does opera over in San Diego, and yeah.
Yeah, totally. Oh, you miss acting, Alkia? I understand. There are times when I also miss acting, although, you know, I am playing a character right now, so I clearly haven't given it up. You can continue to do your own acting stuff. Oh! Our pink apple tree has produced a branch! Oh, actually, no, it's just leaves. But they're sticky outy leaves. That's exciting.
Survival goods, I think I made it kind of like a weird green.
Yeah.
I did.
That's what I tend to do for them.
Was.
Like a forest green.
I had like a sea green farm.
I honestly don't remember what I used. I should go put these parsnips away if I'm not going to cook with them.
Alright, now it's time to hit the ag vendor. I had to make sure I knew who this guy was.
I should put a garbage can outside the, outside the cellar.
For, rot?
Yep.
That's a smart idea.
I thought so.
Alright, my buddy Scott here, he ran in a similar situation in the White Wolf LARP scene, and he has like a lot of history with like the White Wolf community.
Yeah, no,
well,
I was very close to some people who were, you know, voting members of the Camarilla, like the actual organization, like the legal corporation or whatever.
I guess it should be pronounced Camarilla, now I think about it.
That's, you know, I don't think there's consensus.
Vampires have died over this.
No doubt, they would. Like, that is, you know, that is the kind of thing vampires would kill one another about.
We're hundreds of years old. We're gonna have some real fucking petty bullshit. This is what we do in the shadows.
Always.
I guess,
yeah, basically.
I need to watch that show.
I couldn't get through the show, but, like, the movie I really enjoyed a lot.
Anyways, with Scott here, all I ever wanted him to be was a genius, wizard, shadowy, mastermind NPC, because he's the one guy in the area who understood Meiji Ascension rules. But he just wanted to make a regular mass vampire, street vampire character like everyone else.
That's frustrating.
Whatever way the local Ventru and Tremere pronounced it, he goes on to say, I would pronounce it the other way just to offend them.
That's good. I like it. I like that very much.
What a wonderful.
That's a good policy right there.
Did you roleplay at Anarch or something? Because that's absolutely some Anarch bullshit.
Yeah, but it's also like, I don't know. It seems perfectly in keeping with the setting. That's for sure.
God, I was just joking about that being a thing. I am somehow not surprised to find out it's true. Too many of my jokes just end up simply being facts. So I'm like, wouldn't this be silly? Well, you know, it's the problem about knowing a lot of history, dude. You start making jokes, and you've seen enough bullshit, read enough bullshit where you just actively predict things.
The thing about, like, you know, having a lot of things that you did or that you started to do and then kind of had to drop off. Like, you know, that experience doesn't go anywhere, and I think that's cool.
Holy shit. Hey, do you like Terra Preta?
I'm a fan. Are we setting up a second garden?
Oh god, I found a fair bit of it here.
Okay, well, we're definitely gonna have to use that. I do like Terra Preta very much. To answer your question more clearly.
Okay, stop turning, like, wait a second. Digging this out of the earth with my hands. No, you're coming with me. You're all coming with me.
Love to hear it.
Every one of you is a precious baby angel. Let none of the other dirt say anything else about you. I'm just sitting there going, yes, dirt go fast, fast dirt go burr.
Fast dirt.
Yeah, that's another
you're good.
17
Okay, it's fine, it's fine.
Terra Preta blocks. 17, Croft.
17 what?
Terra Preta.
That's a good number. I like that number. It's pretty big.
A lot of Terra Preta. Yeah, that's mighty. Oh, when you were playing, you played Anarch adjacent Malkavian or Bruja. Yeah, I'm not surprised that was your choice. I appreciate Bruja a bit more these days.
Yeah, me too.
When I first played through the Vampire the Masquerade Bloodlines, that was my first time with Vampire. I made a Tremere because I'm like, let's make a talkie character.
Mm-hmm.
The game's like, yes, but have you considered having a gun or two? No, but it sounds like I'll need it now.
Yeah, basically.
In the end game.
That is basically true.
So I did have some fun fights where I had some celerity in like gun skill, and so I was just going turbo matrix mode. That was fun. Oh, was it Tremere? I meant Toreador. Sorry, not Tremere.
Yeah, I was about to say that's kind of Kay's go-to. No, not berries. What are you doing? What are you doing, berries?
Well, now that they like opened up the clans a bit more too, like they shook things up, the latest stuff. Like I get to go La Sombra more often, and I like shadow magic.
Yes, indeed. That's good stuff.
Or clanless is always fun too. I know some people really do love Tremere though, because blood magic. Yeah, that sounds pretty cool. Yeah. It's why I like the shadow stuff. Similar vibes. I need to keep playing more of those little story games they let people write for Vampire.
Yeah.
Night Road is really good.
Yeah, I think that a lot of people get into Vampire for not great reasons.
Yeah, I mean, Paradox was pretty hands-off about a lot of the companies they bought, because they bought White Wolf, but it ended up being that the people running it, you know, that were left to run it, who had it previously, were so fucking white supremacist. They're like, yeah, we have to step in now. They've had to step in before too for like their you
That's
know.
Super embarrassing.
Yeah, I mean, they know what they deal
so
with.
embarrassing. Oh, you were talking
deal
about
with,
the
like,
90s.
Yeah. Well, I mean, this is recently with Paradox too. They had to do something about the white supremacists, and they have occasionally have to do this because they own a lot of properties that white supremacists like to be white supremacy around.
Right. Oops. No, I've still got all kinds of stuff in my inventory. I can't go out to these. The
Like,
bees are worth checking soon, though.
Yes. Oh, am I in the area? I will be. So, I'll check. There's a ag vendor south of where we have the beat station at.
Oh, good, good.
Like, I know corporations or whatever, but I can mostly trust Paradox to deal with shit.
When you talk about trust for a corporation, you don't mean the same thing that you mean when you say trust for a person. You know, I feel like
Exactly.
that's pretty well applicable to everything right now.
It's one of those things where if I say it around people who know me and know to stream, like they know exactly what I mean. But if someone new here is coming in, I like to clarify it
Reasonable.
so they know if they'll fit in here or not. That's why I don't.
Yeah,
That's one of the
werewolf was
reasons.
a mess.
Oh boy,
Old werewolf
I don't wanna
was
touch
such a mess. Oh boy.
I don't want to touch old werewolf with a 10-foot pole.
Oh
Hell
yeah.
no.
No. That is a dark road. I mean, like, I really enjoyed Changeling, even though it really, you know, it was kind of half finished and played that way. But there was a lot of room for fun imagination stuff, which is, you know, ultimately all I'm in it for.
Well, I can't make the offer for him, but Scott here has been talking about running one of those games for a while. I think he knows Changing really well. He knows Meiji Ascension really well, like the previous edition kind of stuff for both of those.
Oh, that's cool.
And he actually does his research for like mage stuff in a library because it suits the mood.
Yeah, that
Lead
would.
GM work, and he's a very good GM.
Cool.
Because when he gets hyper focused on something, he goes all the fuck out on it and writes so many details that will never get included in the game. He's like prepared.
Cool.
Yeah, Scott's saying Changing is one of his favorite TTRPGs of all time. It's damn near impossible to find players for it. Well, guess what, buddy? I'm your #1 source for finding folk. So if you're ever interested or somebody you know is interested, let me know.
Yeah, I was kind of a Changeling main. I ran a bunch of Changeling, or you know, Kay did. More specifically, I am referring to our past collectively because I was not manifested at the time.
Yeah,
but...
it's kind of how it is for my assistant and I.
Uh-huh.
We need some more black currants. Grab these bushes. Bringing lots of fun food with me.
That's cool.
I went ahead and grabbed some mushrooms when I was out. Got some puffed balls, some fielded mushrooms.
Oof. That sounds like a pretty serious condition.
Your balls remain puffy for longer than 3 hours. Please can contact the doctor immediately.
Oh, that's so rough.
Which implies that 3 hours of puffy balls is okay.
Yes, it does. Okay, I have made more business.
I think we were talking more about the 90s, like, hey, we're trying to be more inclusive to Native American kind of stuff, and it just being wildly racist.
Oh, we found some lignite deposits, right? We're gonna need to get more.
Coal.
Oh, you did? Oh, right, black
the
coal.
slow burning
you did.
No, the slow one.
Oh, that's even better, right? The one with the A name.
Yeah,
the actual mineral.
I have to go find the deposit again. I think I remember where it's at. One of 2 different shafts. I need to start. Okay, that's another thing to remember to mark then.
Kay is actually planning to run a Monster of the Week game, which is you know.
Yeah, you've been mentioning that.
And yeah, it's actually starting to come together. She's picked a few players. Gonna keep it tight at first, I think, because this is our first GMing gig in years. It's been a long time.
Yeah, I prefer groups of 4, but I always end up with groups of 5. Because
I like 5. 5 feels good to me.
Mm-hmm. No, 5 is a good number. 6 is my absolute max.
Yeah, same.
I think most games really just aren't built for
No.
more than 6. Plus, I take it seriously when like a game designer says, "Hey, this is for this many players." As if it's anyone I trust, they're gonna have tested it quite a bit. I know what joke you're doing, Full Arena, and then, you know what? I'm not gonna voice it for you. That's right. That's your punishment. I'm just not gonna read that out loud. I like this friendly, antagonistic relationship we have. God damn it, the bear is down there.
There's a bear
Fuck
down
off,
there.
bear. Trying to get to this cool ag merchant in the hopes that they carry some salt. Highlight would turn up on a mineral sweep, wouldn't it?
Yes.
Okay, I'll have to
Halite
go-
does appear on mineral sweeps. Have you encountered any, like, sandstone areas? Like, sandstone dunes? Because halite tends to form in deserts, especially ones like those. So, like, if you look for fine sand deserts, halite is more likely to occur.
I keep finding only gravel deserts. We are in a warm area, so we probably are more likely to encounter a...
Yeah, we'll keep looking. I mean, it's a moist area, if I recall correctly, which makes it a little bit more complicated. But, you know, it's only a matter of time. We'll find it. But in the meantime, we'll check the agri merchants every once in a while.
I'm gonna go a little south because I do see some sand, and I'm near sandstone right now.
Okay, that's cool.
Did the rain put out the torch? It sure did. I forgot it does that.
Mm-hmm.
Hi everyone, sorry about the darkness. Lanterns are probably actually the thing we desperately need, now I think about it, just like 2 lanterns.
Okay. I'll make them.
That'll significantly help exploration and just general doing shit. Because we have to spend less time juggling torches.
Yeah, that's true.
And while juggling torches is a fine circus act when you're trying to survive.
Speaking of skills that Kay picked up in high school.
Juggling?
Yeah. Torches specifically. The juggling club had a set, so I mean, like, it's not particularly more difficult than juggling clubs, it's just more flashy.
Oh my goodness, is that a little galaxy sea in the sky there? Oh, I love the skybox.
The skybox is very good.
Yeah, it's like, I can see it just below, like, the clouds. Distance right now. Yeah, it's starting to clear up though. Okay, so this is a lightly colored something over here. The sunrise makes it look, or is the sunset? Why is it so apocalyptic right now? Do you have like a fucking like blood moon or something?
No, not that I can see.
Yeah, it's just exceptionally
Rift
right over
activity
here.
seems normal.
Yeah. Oh yeah, no, it's definitely not rift.
I am not a fan of hammering out my own plates, let me tell you.
That's why we need to brew alcohol so it'll be more fun. I have a couple game series being planned with one of my friends for a co-streaming thing.
Well, that's
and,
exciting.
We were talking about doing Mass Effect first, but I really want to play Fallout New Vegas instead, and I have the Wasteland's Favorite Daughter currently being planned. And what I call the Wasteland's Favorite Daughter is extremely good luck, charisma, and endurance.
For what?
Get Sansa for the Wasteland's Favorite Daughter, as I call the build.
Oh, cute. I like that. Fallout New Vegas.
Like I gotta hit.
I
all the
like
trans-
that.
Wait, Fallout what?
Lou Bega, the artist who did the Mambo No. 5 song.
Oh my god.
This is Fallout Shelter number 5. Oh gosh.
Yeah, oh, you messed up the joke too, Full Arena. You know what? I don't feel bad. Guess I'm
Wow.
feeling mean today.
Getting real war with Grandpa over there, except no Grandpa.
Heck you, Grandpa. I'll fight him too.
We don't need no Grandpas. Kay hasn't had a Grandpa since she was like 12.
I think my assistant's out of Grandpa's pretty recently in the past year. Like, geez, like lifespan on him.
Yeah. Well, the trouble is they start out old. You don't always hear that when you're going into Grandpa maintenance.
Well, the thing about New Vegas, Scott, is that it really gives you a ton of free strength bonuses. It's kind of remarkable.
Yeah, Fallout New Vegas was the first of the 3D Fallouts, which I realize is saying virtually nothing.
Oh, no, 3 was.
What? No, I was saying it's the first one where melee was actually kind of entertaining to do.
Yeah, Bethesda
Before then, it was not so fun.
Bethesda likes to make real HP spongy enemies for games. It's been a regular occurring problem. Like, it didn't happen in Skyrim, thank fucking God.
Yeah.
Like, you could see it a little bit here and there, but it wasn't nearly as bad as, like, say, Oblivion and Fallout 3. Don't recall Fallout 4 had real... Oh, it didn't for me, because Fallout 4, I installed a mod that basically made it so that it was highly lethal for everyone, because I played a melee character. And let me tell you, it's really fun to charge under a hail of deadly laser minigun fire to smash a super mutant in the head with a sledgehammer.
Totally.
Very satisfying, and man, she looked like butch as hell. Like, you know what? I don't want to be a 50s housewife anymore. Time to movie girls and boys.
You can get some. You can get some good looks. There are a bunch of things that Fallout 4 did right. It's just that, like, you know,
Fallout 4 is frustrating because
it dropped the ball in some very, very key areas. Hello, puppy. Would you like to come up here? No, you're going on the porch. Did you see a cat, bud? Did we see a cat?
Hope she sees this megabit. The cat.
Yeah, no grandpa.
If you want to watch me play System Shock after this, Scott, I am doing a Sonics build in it, and that's
cool.
basically all melee. Most Sonics builds in that game are, because Sonics is just a superior melee build. Apparently there's a debate about it, but you get so many buffs. Hit adrenaline overproduction, you do like times 10 damage. So it's like, I was sitting there going, maybe I should get like separate weapons for different enemies. It's like, no, I can get a laser rapier and do everything in a game.
The laser rapier is so ridiculously good.
Yeah, I'm sitting there stabbing like annelids with it, no problem, going, you know what, I think I'm fine.
I did actually one time spec into exotic weapons so that I could like really use the crystal shard, and it's pretty great when you actually go for it.
Yeah, you have to really go for it.
You really do have to go for it. You're absolutely right about that.
And so my problem with that was like, you know, like I could, but I really wanted more points for like psionics.
Understandable.
I'm gonna spend like 2 gears for like a hoodie I like here.
No, go for it. I'm not fussy about you spending shared money. We're in a cooperative.
Yeah, that's why I'm informing you.
I appreciate it.
Okay, it doesn't show up super well with my heavy cloak. That's fine. Actually, does the mask hide some of it? Well, 'cause I'm pretty sure there's a bit more to
Have I taken my mask off yet? Oh, I'm a tailor. I forgot.
I think there's like a bit more of like a thingy here. Hold on. A bit. Oh wow, it's cute when I just don't have my shirt on. I just like have like, looks like I have a crop top on.
Yeah. Hey, you finally get to see that underwear that you picked at the very beginning of the game.
Let me pick its color too, I think. I have opinions.
Everybody should have opinions.
Opinions are like assholes. Everyone should have one.
Yeah. That's all.
Well, if you think about it, for enough that typo, summoning a psionic bear actually seems kind of terrifying. I will reach into your mind to pull out the most terrifying bear you can imagine.
That's S-Bear. Didn't I give you the pet codes? Did I give you the pet codes?
No, I have the pet codes because I subscribed to the Patreon.
Oh, well, that's good. You should play with S-Bear sometime.
We'll give Esper a go.
He's the bear who's an Esper.
Oh,
And
by the way, that was the...
He's
Sorry.
not the smartest bear on the block, but he is, he's got a real big heart. And a crushing will.
I'm just imagining that meme, except it's like you, and it's like, you know, you're such a fucking idiot, but that smile. Himbo, Esper. Does he qualify as a himbo?
I would say so, yeah. I think so.
Is he strong of body? Because I feel like when you have
Yes.
psionics, I think your brain counts too. Okay, so he's strong of body too, definitely a himbo.
Yeah, I mean, like he's a bear. Like, he has the same stats as a bear.
Okay, yeah, that would.
So,
do it.
like, you know, this is, you know, modeled directly after the bear object. So yeah,
That's right.
pretty good physical stats, same as a bear. Not like exceptional or superhuman necessarily, but quite stoidy.
That's right. That was the rules for himbo. It was strong, stupid, and kind. All those things had to be there.
Yes, that is S-Bear. All of those things. And more. Well, okay. Not really more. Just all of
There's
those
a handsome
things.
on a list too. I think handsome is also on a list.
Yeah.
But that's like a running, like, I guess, measurement. Does that make sense?
I'm not sure I follow.
Beauty is the eye of the beholder.
Ah, yes, of course. Undeniable.
Alright, now the rain stopped. Now that I think about it, yeah, given where we live, lanterns are a really good idea.
Yeah. If you can get me more bismuth, I'll make the pretty ones.
And do. Alright, cool.
Because in my opinion, bismuth is the prettiest. Material to make lamps out of. But we only have enough for one lantern right now. But if you bring back more...
I will make sure we get lanterns, pretty lanterns for everyone.
Wonderful.
I'm on Team Bismuth with you.
Beauty is an
there's a splat-
anti-magic cone. Oh. In some ways, I think it is.
What's the anti-magic cone?
Beauty. I have the beholder.
Yeah. Damn.
Makes you think.
It's really making me think.
Mm-hmm.
What if Beholder looks at you, cancels all your magic, and then puts like a tentacle on your shoulder and says, "You're beautiful just the way you are. You don't need to change yourself for anyone else." And then floats away because he casts a paralysis spell on you.
Uh-huh.
You were trying to kill him.
Yeah, well, no, it's only fair. Like, I feel for you, but I am a beholder.
I'm definitely a fan of like a lot of like modern like queer like dungeon interpretations of like orcs are cool too. You know.
Oh yeah. Yeah. Those are it's fun to write about.
What the fuck is pentlandite? Nickel.
Pentlandite. Yeah, that's nickel. I don't think it has a use in game yet.
Oh damn, because that is
Yeah, sorry.
a lot. There's casterite,
Another way.
fallerite, and sulfur over here.
We would love some casterite, because that, first of all, we can use it to make another kind of bronze, but also like you can grind up the ore to get an important mordant for dyeing.
Yeah, that's right. More than it's that and chromium.
Mm-hmm.
Just keeping an eye out.
Yeah.
I gotta go bring up the taskbar, and I swear to God, if someone attacks me while I'm taking notes, I'm going to be very angry.
Understandable. I would also be angry. That's part of why I tend to like. I think I just type them right into the command bar when I want to add map notes.
I need to get better at that because I think that's what's going to be.
I think that like being better with my macros would probably save me a lot of the need for that effort. That's it? Oh, I guess that was a decent amount, actually. I harvested some spill.
Right.
I should make a more accessible seed bucket. I will gradually move us out of here, but as my viewers know, I'm pretty slow at this stuff.
Oh, let me know if I can accelerate things when I have
remodel over time. Yeah, it's cool though.
I know how it works.
Yeah. It's the black coal. No, that's brown coal. Oh right, a sling. Maybe I should take a sling.
Look, I always think it's fucked up that Jesus put those evil spirits inside those pigs, and the pigs immediately drown themselves. That whole thing's fucked up.
Yeah, it's pretty fucked up.
I feel like Jesus was just like, oh geez, oh crap, I'm sorry,
No one can know about this.
I didn't think that through. And meanwhile, Paul's like, oh, the boards didn't tell me more. I'm gonna write it down.
Why are we talking about the Bible?
I don't know, because people are talking about fucking Bible in my chat right now for some reason, because they're talking about weird apocrypha of Jesus, like,
Alright,
bear
well,
attacks. Lorena made a joke.
I'm glad they're having a good time.
We'll change the topic. You're just kind of like, Bible, fuck that.
I mean, listen, we just had our new year, and this was, like, the worst Yom Kippur in a while, and last year's was also the worst Yom Kippur. It's been a miserable time to do the High Holy Days, but that's just where we are.
Oh, what are you hanging for? Because I blamed you for something else yet again? Okay, I'll stop picking on you. For now.
Why is everybody else picking?
You can't just say Florian made a joke like that! Okay, that's fair. That's fair.
I'm gonna make some more porridge.
That would be good, because I've been snacking on berries out of the bush.
That's fine too, but yeah,
I'm sure my bowels are screaming right now.
Oh, Hannah, you're getting a Steam Deck? Congratulations.
I have been considering it.
Stifle my envy. Yeah, I can't.
Considering one myself.
You should do it. Everybody I know who's gotten one has had nothing but wonderful things to say about it. And you know, I hope to do that eventually myself.
It would save me from rebuying some games because I just wanted to play them on a handheld device. I'm probably gonna play a lot more games that I've been sitting on because some games are just really well suited to lay down on the couch with.
It's true. I mean, that's why I've been rebuying so many things on Switch. Like you know, although some of them kind of run like crap, but that's what you get.
Yeah, I mean, I guess I could have played Dragon Quest Builders 2 on a.
Yes, and in fact, it'll probably look way better than the Switch version, and it'll hang less.
Yeah, the hanging is an ordeal here. That might be something I have to rebuy. Now I think about it, if I end up going with Steam Deck eventually, because back before the computer thing became a possibility, I was considering getting a Steam Deck instead and using my capture card.
Well, and, like you can stream from your computer using the Steam Deck, right? That's cool.
Yeah, I mean, I have the capture card for direct capture, and the program there mostly works. Elgato has decent hardware, but its software is shit. Stream Deck's been working okay though. I think that's the thing I've had the best experience with.
The Stream Deck is also on my wish list, but I think the Steam Deck, there's a faint chance that like when like a new edition comes out, UNormal will buy it and send his old one to Kay, but he only teased that once, so I'm not gonna count on it.
I know he's really enthusiastic about the Steam Deck.
He super is, and let me tell you, it's really helped get some of the controller bugs in Caves of Cut fixed. Because, you know, it's got to be controller playable if it's going to be Steam Deck certified.
And I enjoy some of the same games he does. Like, I enjoy Destiny 2 when I'm willing to spend money on it. For example. So, it's like, if he's excited about a game thing, it's I might
he gets excited about a lot of really good games. And he's a big fan of immersive sims. Kay kind of wants to write one with him someday, but you know, that depends on a lot of things going right. But wouldn't that be the coolest?
Yeah, I love immersive sims.
Like, imagine the Morrowind that Kay and Brian would put together.
God damn it! Don't get my hopes up like that.
No, everyone must exist in the same state of agony as I. Sorry.
Pain. Pain.
I mean, like, you know, there's gonna be more cool projects. I can't imagine that Freehold is gonna just like kind of cast Kay out once she's done a few DLCs for CUD. I have to imagine that she's going to be involved in whatever the next thing is, but you know, I'm not super sure. Not super sure.
I hope I hope he gets some more like popular like word of mouth, maybe from different audiences.
It's only a matter of time. That's my opinion. I think that once the game leaves early access, there's going to be a lot of buzz. Because at this point, enough people are not only aware of the game, but enthusiastic about the game that, like, I don't know. I think it's gonna just like. I personally know that there are people waiting for 1.0 to play. Not necessarily a lot of them. Yeah, once 1.0 hits, also, like, you know, that by then, Kay will have written whatever immersive tutorial she had in mind and will amend the beginner's guide, and like it's just an occasion where a lot of people will firm up their mods. Everybody, like a lot of people will start doing fanfic again. I just think that like when you leave early access, that's just like a good catalyst for a lot of stuff.
It's essentially your second release.
Yeah. And like, you know, it's cool because I feel like that's a phenomenon that you didn't get to see a whole lot of in past years, but it seems more doable and people are doing it, which is pretty neat.
I'm actively surveying now for salt. I know I'll be shouting out a lot of CUD when it hits 1.0. One of the streamers I watch, I've been keeping them informed on Moonstare stuff.
Wonderful.
Said I'd let them know.
Brian says that there's some updates to the targeting screens, which is very exciting for me because they've been buggy on controller for quite some time.
It looks like, because I haven't seen them like in movement, but I've seen the screenshots, and if it's following the nature of all the other good UI updates, it's going to be easier to see what the fuck you're aiming at.
Yes.
Because sometimes you'll flick your eyes over to where you think you're aiming, but you caught it right when it wasn't flashing, and then look away.
Yes.
Right before it flashes again, and it's like, god damn it. Where are you? Fours. Okay. Fun little ruin.
Fun little
Any
ruin. It's like that's the kind of thing that Bob Ross would say painting a cut landscape.
Yeah, I mean, if I can embody a bit of that Bob Ross energy, doing a good
And
job.
we're going to use a little bit of cadmium blue for the cadmium.
You know what? I think what I'll do in the future is when I've searched a ruin, I'll mark it with the cracked vessel, and when I've not searched it, it's just going to be the ruin sign. I think that'll be a good way to do this.
That's just what you're putting... Oh, on your map, you mean?
Yeah.
You could also conceivably mark up the walls if you have any charcoal or black coal on you.
I mean, I could. That's there for when I'm like in person, but if I'm looking at the map like distantly.
Yes, that's true. That's true.
There's some sandstone sand. It's not a desert, but
Worth checking.
I've been fighting some drastically different like minerals just in a good short range.
Yeah,
each
that's
other.
cool.
Getting a real instinct for this. Developing one anyway. Paulina made a joke, but then you cited scripture to support the joke. Scott, that's what happened. Alright, thank you.
Oh. That makes
Doing a little joke
sense.
forensics over here. You died. Hopefully not your joke.
Gotta put away my plamples. Okay. Guess I'll melt this bismuth and hammer it out into a plate.
Okay, another good sphalerite area.
Nice.
Very poor chromite. So we do have some mordant options, it looks like.
Good.
Oh, there is halite around here.
Ooh, yes. If we're lucky, it'll be a dome. Like, halite can form in these, like, big old wafer domes that just kind of extend down under the surface. Fingers crossed that
Okay.
that's what it is.
7.9% absolute, so I'm pretty sure that means
That's a good
it'll be
sign.
easy to find. And min bismuth and hematite. Okay.
Good luck. I guess I could make a copper lantern. That would be fine, I guess.
Alright, let's try to find a cave.
Yeah.
A lot of water around these parts. This is thick with ferns. Strange it is that there does not fit in my bag. I could check the water. Doesn't go deep enough, damn. I'm gonna dig straight fucking down if I need to. Rather not need to.
Rooting for you.
If you're rooting for me, Gra, you're rooting for us.
Hell yeah.
We're a team.
That's
Action
true.
hero, arm clasp.
Yeah.
Big meaty draw arm, big meaty Doobh arm.
Should do like a like flip hero, where it's like a house flipping simulator, except that like it's ridiculous.
Huh.
And like
Yeah.
the whole
Just
thing's
fuck up.
turned into a huge spectacle, and like there's explosions and what have you.
It's like tactical room cleaning.
Yeah, basically.
Well, that was like a game. I think was that like a Flambeer adjacent like game jam project or something.
I mean, like there's always ridiculous fishing, which is kind of the gold standard, and that was Flambeer. That was the game that was mostly in hexels, and you tried to get your hook with bait on it down as far as it can go. Oh, I want to play it now. One of the better phone games in like, you know, early phone game innovation.
Yeah.
But yeah, it was like you would try to get your hook down as far as possible, and then when you actually ran into, like when you actually touched a fish, you would then try to hit as many fish as possible on the way back up. And then once you reel it all the way in, the fish fly into the air and you shoot them with the gun.
You shoot him. Nice.
Yeah.
It's been a while since I thought of Flambeer games.
Flambeer is pretty cool.
Maybe I shouldn't have dumped that dirt so soon. I mean, they broke up the studio for good reasons, it sounds like, too. Sounds
Yeah.
like they're all wanting to do something different.
Oh, there's metal in here too. I didn't realize there were two separate. Okay, well that changes things slightly. I can make us two business ones after all.
Hell yeah. This will be
Where's
most
that?
helpful.
Where's that? Well, I mean, I was gonna make one out of copper, and we would have a single red lantern. I don't like the way they look that much, but I wasn't gonna assume that you would want it. They know.
I mean, right now my mentality is a lantern's a lantern, but eventually I would want something pretty.
Well, I mean, I wasn't sure if you would enjoy a red lantern, and maybe you would. Well, it's more rich.
Like the color of like that metal or the light?
Oh no, the color of the metal. The light
Kinda.
itself is actually, you can buy colored glass from a luxuries merchant, and then put that in, and it will change the color of the light. Which is very cool, and I love it.
I might be taking a fast way back.
I respect
Have
that.
Boy, you down there? Oh,
You show 'em.
where'd you go, you little? There you are. Dead? You're dead.
Yeah.
Because this is like a one-way trip, it's looking like. But I need Hallite. I desire it greatly. Fun big cavern though.
That's cool.
Oh, zinc.
Oh, right. I remember why I cut down those oak trees.
Do
We
need
have
zinc for
leather
anything?
to process. What? Do we need zinc for anything? No, not really right now. Like, we could use more, but we already have some, and it's not a bottleneck.
I just found some like right here. I might as
Okay,
well
I mean,
grab it.
like it's useful, and we will use it.
I got mining bag space anyway. Oh, assuming my ass don't get beat before I can harvest things.
Yeah, sometimes we just can't assume such things.
Let's go, let's go, let's go. why are you putting this here? Put it in the rock bag. Where you belong. Oh, the music ended too. Let's get some new music.
I'm currently playing the Lo-Fi Girl channel. Oh, I should check on those bees.
Yeah, I didn't get around to them because I got
No, that's
focused
understandable.
on salt.
It's taking me time to, like, kind of get used to where everything is, you know? Especially because I played a bunch of hours on Wet Hot American Playground. Which Jade has been helping with, which is very nice.
I adore Jade.
Jade is wonderful. Very, very dear friend, and Kay has written some wonderful stuff with her.
I remember when she started doing microfiction on Twitter, and she just gradually kept like sharpening that blade.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. It's been a minute. I used, like, you know, Kay used to do, like, Microfiction Monday and would, like, you know, take requests for coffees. But it's been a minute since we had the energy to do such a thing. Might go back to it, though. It was fun. And that's the reason we have glimpses from elsewhere, which is, you know, Kay's microfic collection. Which Xandra is still hoping to, like, print, which would be so fun.
Coffee.
Right? It'd be a good bathroom reader since all the stories are either like 1 or 2 pages.
Hey buddy, what are you doing? What are you doing? Stay down there, please.
What are they doing?
Climbing. Toward me.
That's rude.
Threateningly.
Yeah.
Did I find... I found saltpeter.
That's not the kind of salt you want.
Yeah. Pita.
Pita!
I've been watching like the slow like meme transition in the Splatoon community. It's like the like ebb
You
and
seem
flow of
very
the
plugged
seasons.
in.
God, I really love that game. I'm having such a good time. I actually filled
It's
up
a
my
cool
fucking
game.
catalog.
It's a cool game. Like, I even, like, Kay even played it for a little while. But, you know, it is still a multiplayer versus game at the end of the day. So, but it looks so fun.
It has like a ability system that I'm actually starting to get like kind of dig into a bit and starting
cool.
to like get material for. What did I find here? Oh, tin ore. Nice.
Tin ore. That's great.
I'm finding
We could
things I'm not
certainly
even
use some
looking
of
for
that.
down here.
And don't break it with your hammer right away, because, you know, we can crush it.
Sure, I won't then.
Thank you, I appreciate it.
I'll leave it chunks and all.
Chunks
I mean,
and
I
all.
would have done it if you didn't mention it. So
I appreciate that. But yeah, we can at the very least, like, you know, turn some of it into useful stuff.
it's like, hey, I want to castrate. I'm like, all right, I'll go look one of my holes, and then it's like, oh, never mind. It came to me by itself. It said, hello, Doobh. I heard you're looking for me. Taking out its sexy little shiny minerals.
Whoa, this is getting a little bit risque for Twitch. We're gonna get demonetized.
That's YouTube.
Oh, right. Alright, well, go ahead then.
Whenever I hear someone just mention titty streamers and like complain, it's just like, wow, you're just kind of a jerk, aren't you?
Yeah, pretty much.
I admire the hustle.
Me too. Well, I'm realizing that I need to smelt us some glass or find us more clear quartz before I can make any lanterns.
Speaking of kitty streamers, hi Ray. I guess you're not a streamer yet.
Kitty streamers.
Real delayed keyboard smash there.
Yeah,
it's just a big freaking layer of saltpeter.
oh golly. It's 20 to
right.
7. We never did
Shit,
take a
huh?
break. But that's okay. It's no big
Do you
deal.
want to?
No, because
Breaks
I
are
want to
good.
end at 7 is the thing.
Okay.
Because, you know, the dog is going to need some attention and Kay needs to make dinner and all that stuff. So yeah, I will want to wrap in the not too distant future. But
Cool. I'll give it
You know.
another 20 here. It gives me time to like comb this a bit.
yeah,
Hey.
and like you know, maybe we can do an actual between session, which, you know, we
Keep
haven't.
mentioning, but it will happen eventually.
It will happen eventually. Well, that's the thing, is that we say we're going to do it every session, and then we do it about a third of the time in between sessions, which is fine. That's a pretty good rate.
It'll be good to do too.
Agreed.
Like, just get some of like the, because y'all have seen us do these Fifth Air tasks a lot, so it's like fun to like accelerate it a bit.
It is, especially because it's easier to kind of lose yourself in chores when you don't have to worry about being verbal. At least that's my experience.
Yeah, and I'm fine with like a non-like.
Yeah, sometimes we
Chatty
do a
session.
call, but sometimes we don't.
Well, it's like if we don't do a call, I just blast music.
Yeah, same. Actually, sometimes I put on the game's music because I typically don't stream with the game's music turned on, but like, you know, if I can, it's fun. Every once in a while, just like play with the music that they have. Although there's one track that I find annoying enough that whenever it comes up, I turn off the volume.
Do prospecting picks pick up a highlight?
I thought they did, but I'm really not 100% certain at all. Certain?
Well, I'm underground. There's no chert here though.
I ain't certain. Chert bricks look really pretty.
There's like all kinds of castrite sprinkled through here too.
That's great.
Yeah, medium node. Cool. All right. So noted.
Well, that's good, especially if we want to sell tools. Being able to make both tin bronze and bismuth bronze really gives us a little extra versatility.
I like versatility. Yeah, I think we got through the resource choke for metals. I think we're sailing good.
Yeah, I think that may be the case. Like, we've still got some like gummy last things to kind of get done. But also,
Fucking
didn't
zinc
you
ore
find
again?
like a whole ass magnetite deposit?
Maybe.
I want to say you found some kind of iron ore.
Oh, hematite. Yeah, there's some
Oh,
hematite
yeah.
sprinkled around. Okay, so I know I've seen holite next to granite,
Yeah.
because I remember it saying like, oh wait, that is more pink than the granite. It feels weird walking past the whole fucking rich ore node, by the way.
Yeah, the skyline of this area is gorgeous. I think those are larch trees growing up there. Either that or maples.
Get over here, you crawler. But not too close, just within range. Hitting you with dead sea creatures compressed millennia ago.
Oh, you're a bear.
Jesus, yeah, no, we're good on castorite and sphalerite. I
Wonderful.
found they're both here. They are both here in ample quantities.
Excellent.
Long national nightmares over. We're not really a nation though, and I don't want to be one.
No. And it wasn't really a nightmare, it was just kind of like a regular old dream.
Pushing up my glasses for folk too, because not everyone knows this, but nationalism is a recent historical phenomenon for human governments. It's modern history, strictly.
Yeah.
Which is a bit of a wiggle room, but the 17th century and onwards.
We got a populated skep.
Shit, yes.
I'm gonna grab it. I happen to have enough space in my inventoire.
Step into my inventoire.
My inventoire.
I like that.
Thank
It's
you.
sexy.
Right? Like it's a
Your
it's a
boudoir.
good fancier spin.
That's like whenever I'm
sure.
designing my room for myself in a game, I always just go like luxurious and red because I want a boudoir. I want someone to come in here, and I don't need to say this is where the magic happens. They know.
They know. Oh. Fruit tree. What do you grow, friend? Oh. Is that a bear? Oh, that is a bear. Oh,
Sometimes
let's...
I think about the fact that the Batman universe is like was originally part of like the fucking like H.P. Lovecraft like Eldritch universe.
Is that?
Like
I mean,
yeah,
like...
Arkham Asylum. Like it was all like direct
Oh.
references to.
Well, that's true.
to-
That's true. Arkham is obviously a direct nod.
I think there were some more nods too, but at this point it's just like yeah, they're adjacent. I mean, the thing is, like, if Cthulhu did show up, Batman would have already been prepared for Cthulhu and any other entity. He would have had the rituals ready and the sites currently already secure. However, there's one magical artifact he needs that is just now showing up.
What if the Joker is Nyarlathotep?
It would explain so much.
Just putting it out there.
The fucking messenger. I believe that was his official title, was the messenger.
Mm-hmm. Just a floating island? That rules.
Quartz, very large amounts, unsurprising. Sphalerite, very small amounts. Okay, yeah, there's shit everywhere down here. I am stoked about this hole I found.
I'm stoked about you finding a hole as well.
My hole, it was made for me. Did I accidentally delete the survey information here? I might have. Oh no, I am... off course here? Where the hell is the
Wow, this is
amphitheater?
pretty. Just a big plain. In sky. Outcome. Pretty
Let
cool.
me confirm I'm still in the right spot. Oh, is it nighttime right now?
Yes, it is. It's 8:30 at night.
Oop, I already heard a groan.
Oh yeah. Oh no. I got a bunch out of the way before I called you, but they're returning. They're returning. I'm a sleepy.
You're all sleepy.
There's no getting around it.
Practically a sleep jaw.
Sleep jaw. I'm a nap jaw.
Ooh, there it is. There it is.
Mhm. I should have brought a torch.
Okay. Yeah, I'm still in the Halite zone, and in fact, even better part of it.
Halite
Gotta
zone.
fucking find it here. It's been evasive.
So you were able to detect it. Oh, you were asking about the node search, whether that... Yeah, I'm pretty sure it does. I'm pretty sure it does.
I found some Galena here too. Why not? Why not?
That would be helpful. That would be helpful. Because, like, Galena makes really, like, you know, an efficient alloy for lantern manufacture. And they have this cool mottled brown color.
See, hold on here.
I'm stuck. And you know what? Oops, I died mysteriously.
Oh.
The blue bar is oxygen. We can drown now. Serifs no longer have infinite lung capacity. It's wild.
The water was informed about this and changed its tactics.
Yeah. That's basically it.
Gravel barons.
Did you just say gravel barons?
Yeah, but like not like baron for purchasing.
Oh, B-A-R-R. Okay, I see that kind of barons. I kind of like the idea of like gravel moguls.
I mean,
They probably exist in real life.
They're fighting over a fucking gravel pit. That's literally what one of the map names. I'm sad that the fucking TF2 comic team got abandoned because the TF2 universe was absolutely wonderful.
It was pretty great, yeah. Very silly.
I'm glad the Engineer and Pyro are friends because I played a lot of Pyro, but my second most played was Engineer. By a fair distance, but still. Okay, so underneath sedimentary layers. Let me go look up sedimentary here. Oh, there it is. It's right here. Alright. Claystone, chalk, chert, conglomerate, limestone, sandstone, and shale. So it would be below this, wouldn't it?
Yes.
Okay, so I gotta get below the sandstone. So it's gonna be around the granite. This is fun though, because I'm just like, all right, time to educate myself.
Nice. Yeah, it's always good to be like, okay, this is my opportunity. This is the on-ramp that I get.
My motivation, greed. Okay, so here's the saltpeter. Probably gonna be near the saltpeter, if I had to guess, though. It's called saltpeter for a reason, I assume. A lot of that Na in it. Sodium.
I also assume this.
But yeah, there's some relatively funny Family Guy memes. I think most of Family Guy at this point, everyone just kind of bags on it casually.
Yeah.
It's Family Guy.
Yeah.
It exists.
I mean,
like
if you're gonna enter the greater cultural narrative, that's just gonna happen. But also, yeah, it was a mean show.
Yep. Someone did that comic where, it's, Chris from Family Guy and Bart Simpson in a relationship going through couples therapy. And
yes, I remember that. Yeah.
And it's really sweet.
It was sweet, actually. In a really, like, weird way.
I mean, surrealism is a big part of the the millennial and Gen Z humor. Actually friends with a youngin'. I think he's 19 now. 18, 19, something like that. And like I've already been flummoxed by language. Time abandons us all. Even those of us who live in a fifth dimension. you think about it, Gen Z is perfected what it's working on, and that's like irony and shitposting and everything, you know?
Yeah, it's been
Is
been honed down the generations since X.
And you know, isn't that what you desire most for next generation, for them to perfect what you've started?
I guess.
Good things anyway, or at least the things that make you chuckle. Or you know, ruckle.
Ruckle.
Boy.
Ruckleberry.
Oh, that's a lot
Ow.
of boys.
Ow. Oh,
Alright, well,
yeah, rift activity is currently at apocalyptic levels. So
Yeah,
that's fun.
there is like a swarm of crawlers down here. I'm currently doing a cool rock bank technique. Oh no.
That's fine.
Speaking of which,
Oh.
you'll never
You'll...
never take this away from me, you little shits. If I die in glory. Oh my god, guys, please. I'm doing my best here to kill you.
I'm gonna go hide.
How many of you are down there? So many rocks! Be expecting a death message from me soon.
Okay.
Alright, one of the deep boys are down. Oh.
What?
Oh, I ricocheted a rock in my face.
Oh. That's wild.
It firing straight down with like a fucking slingshot is perilous.
Yeah,
Just-
bounced right
they'll
back
shoot
up.
your eye out. That should be the message. When you kill yourself with your own fucking sling stone, Doobh shot their eye out.
As long as the localization team can stop using default male pronouns.
I mean, you
That'd
notice
be nice.
I simply said they, them, too. And,
Yeah, no, but we know that
Yeah.
this is a problem.
Yeah, that's why that's why I very deliberately said it.
Yeah.
Cause God, please, please. There's a whole episode, you know, speaking of King of the Hill, a whole episode where Hank got a F on his driver's license and found out how fucking hard it was to change. You know, like, you got registered as female.
Oh, I see.
And, everyone kept making fun of him for it.
Uh-huh.
Hank Hill deals with... see, that's one reason why I think Hank Hill would be an ally, because... fucking horse shit.
Yeah.
People worrying about something that's yours. Should be worrying more about what type of fuel they use to cook their burgers. Anyways, I'm back home. What's up?
Okay, welcome
Oh
back.
shit. Oh shit.
Yeah.
Shit.
Yeah, there's some guests.
Hey, get away. Get away from her. Oi, mate. Got my shanking knife here.
Hey, knock it off. Hey, knock it off, I said.
God damn, it is fucking
It's
evil out
nasty
here right now.
out here, yeah. Well, maybe I should accept that I'm just gonna need to use more stuff, and we should go to bed.
Yeah, no, it being out here is just a bad idea right now.
Yeah,
It's Jabroni Central right now.
it's true.
Jabroni activity high.
Way too many. Yeah, the jabroni forecast goes through all night.
Whole jabroni outfit out there.
Okay, rift activity has returned to calm. Of course, the jabronis are still out there.
Okay. I will hit
eat.
this crystallized chunk of castrite, though.
Sure.
I'm not sure you can like, grind that one down.
No, maybe not.
I literally got 2 out of it. Oh my god.
That's kind of weak.
Alright, some medium chunks of fall, alright? Yeah, I can smash those, right?
Totally.
Hey, bro, you want to smash this fall, alright? Yeah, bro. You know I love smashing. Oh, we got a good chunk of all kinds of fun metals here.
That's wonderful.
We are in great shape.
Good to hear, good to hear. I'm about to make some lantern. Although I'm realizing that I still don't have the quartz that I need. Or rather, I don't have the glass. You need either glass or clear quartz to make. And you have some quartz glass that I could saw in half. That might do it.
Oh, right. You made food, you said, right?
Yeah, I did. There's some in this crock. There's also a couple more crocks of meals over in the pantry.
I'll eat this one over here.
That's valid.
I died and I'm very hungry.
Yeah. I died a couple times, so I still have nutrition, but there's very little to speak of.
Okay, protein's a little short. I'm not surprised. So yeah, I'm definitely gonna do some extreme hunting then.
That sounds great.
I mean, we don't need to salt like before we get all the meat.
No, I can use quite a lot of it, honestly.
And if we get like a ton of like raw, oh well.
Yeah, rot is useful. We use that stuff. Makes our garden better.
Right, drifters. Jesus Christ, guys. What is it? Fucking jabroni convention out here? Walk away from the base.
It's a hater convention. It's just everybody who sucks. Trying to harsh our vibe at the same time.
Hold on, it looks like the drifters are trying a new tactic. They all have signs. Oh, they're just protesting us now.
Oh, okay. Well, that's fair. Rah! Hi, Song. You've caught me more or less at the end of the stream. I'm gonna pass you all to Doobh pretty soon, because it's almost 7 p.m. and I gotta secure dinner. Ah! Rude. Dare you throw rocks at me?
They said they improved the creature AI. Skeptical, because that goat did not put up much of a fight. Sheep. Oh, that one is though. That one knew my sins.
Honestly, having an animal pit somewhere near the plaza, or in just the general greater homehenge metro area, might be good. I can start breeding them.
Die? Oh, thank God. My sling broke right when it died.
Good.
I was having a little rodeo. Scott was reading a post yesterday about how incredible drug culture in Gotham would be, given how many of Batman's rogues have an exotic pharmaceutical specialty and no obvious income source.
Yep. Yeah, I imagine Gotham is a fun party place. You know, provided you don't, like, die. But that's kind of something that you have to append to every event in the city.
I know in Batman Beyond, Terry went to an extraordinary number of raves. Like, every single dance scene where he was staying with his girlfriend at and having a over his double life was just like, man, that is a pretty hard, like, dance party scene over there.
Yeah. Well, like, you know, it's a very eat, drink, and be merry for tomorrow we die sort of vibe. But maybe I'm just projecting that.
Honestly, Scarecrow scares the shit out of me, because I guess that's what his drugs do.
Yes.
His thing is that, but also just... I don't trust him to be careful about his research chemicals.
Oh, heavens, no. Not at all. He is portrayed as actively malicious, so, like, yeah, that's not generally great for a doctor-patient relationship.
What other villains have, like, pharmaceutical connections now? I guess the Joker would. And again, I would
Definitely
not
the Joker.
I definitely would not take drugs if I knew they came from the Joker. I'd be like backing out of that shit right away. No. Do you think Harley Quinn does therapy again?
No. I think she's too married to field work.
True. Probably gives good advice though. Like,
Sure.
Croc's having some relationship issues, and she's telling him, like, well, you know, I have to try being honest with your feelings, sugar. And he goes, no. He's dating Master Splinter, of course.
I see.
They're both sewer creatures. Yeah, Scarecrow, I get trust to be a bit more subtle. And Poison Ivy, yeah, I think Poison Ivy's fine. I mean, Poison Ivy would have the good fucking dank weed.
Oh, yeah. Still might kill you, but that's for eco-terrorism reasons.
It only kills men. Her drugs. And it does respect gender. Your personal gender identification.
This headcanon is getting elaborate.
I know. I love it. God, I'm feeling like I did some good work today, though. The scouting, that was
for sure.
The
oh yeah,
fucking motherload over there.
It's good stuff.
On-stage motherload.
I broke another hammer.
All right, let's go put this Terra Preta down where you can grab it. I'm just kind of honestly taking a fucking breath or two. After that adventure.
I think that's a great idea.
See, natural blocks, cool. Terra Preta's natural.
It is.
I've started putting some stones up there too, because I don't really have another place to put it.
Yeah, I'll make more boxing. But I'm just about done with this prep, and I will make us a couple of lanterns.
I have like 26 stacks of bread and meat inside the pantry. Not stacks, sorry, 26 bread meat.
Great. I'll make some stew. Okay.
See, this is the cranberry bush section, and this
Let me
is
see
the blackberry bush.
Seeing if I can make that quartz work. Quartz glass.
Have I spent all my blackberry bushes? Yeah. the bush hill is growing.
Nice.
Okay,
Fantastic.
so we got cranberry,
We'll have to make it
We got-
multi-level eventually.
red currant, we got black currant. We get any white currants?
I think we got a couple. Okay, sadly, I can't use the quartz glass. So either we need to make some charcoal and smelt down some glass, or we need to find some pure quartz chunks, which can be just from mining quartz, which is all over the place here. So,
Yeah, well, I can hit one of those places that have silver in them too.
Oh yeah, totally. That'd be great.
Just
And I'll
run out of
start.
white.
I'll start building a new charcoal kiln because we need one. Oh geez, I need to make more skeps before this hive becomes harvestable.
It is 7 o'clock now though, so we should wrap
Yes,
things
yeah, we
up.
should absolutely wrap things up. And we'll find a time to play in between sessions, or we won't.
It'll be a mystery.
Yeah, the future is not yet determined. But thank you all for hanging out with us. That was cool.
That was a
We
good
made
ass
some
session. I'm
we
feeling
made some
pretty,
good advancements.
pretty motivated with the scouting.
Yes. I think it's really going to start kicking in from here on out. Especially if we do a little bit of chore time. I think that'll really have a good impact. So, yeah.
All right, well, I'm gonna go on break.
And I'm going to go, period.
And if folk, because you said you're gonna raid me, and if folk want to stick around for the raid, I am playing System Shock 2 as a psionic melee person. So you know if that sounds interesting to you. I know I've watched it before, so there's gonna be no plot surprises. I am playing coy with some of the spoilers.
Okay, here comes everybody.
All right. Thank you, Gra. You have a good one.
You too. Bye, Doobh.
Bye. Let me go.